Hi there friends, I'm Nima.
And I'm Ellie.
So in today's episode, I got a really nice discovery set from the Untamed Perfumes. I heard about this house from one of Justin Copeland's review on leather fragrances, and I reached out to the owner. Thank you so much, Sonyata, for gifting me this discovery set for us to try out. We have smelled this before in her lab when we went and visited her. This will be our second time smelling this, and there's about 7 fragrances, and yeah, we're gonna test them out and see how they are.
And she's amazing. She's got this mini little lab in her home, and she's based out of Vancouver. She has kind of a story to every scent that she has, and it's just amazing. It's kind of like an adventure. You're going on an adventure with her. But these scents are so organic, they're so nice, they're so light, they're so good. I did enjoy them a lot, and I'm a pretty picky smeller.
So for the first one, it's called My Greek Lover, and all these are extract parfums.
And Sonyeta has been so kind to actually provide. She normally has a little kind of story of what the reason behind it. She is of Greek descent. She's a very lovely lady, and we're gonna smell the scents for the second time.
Okay, there we go.
I like this. I think I did like it even the first time that we tested it with her.
It's very citrusy.
You can, exactly. You have a little bit of citrusy, but I'm also picking up some flower fragrances as well. Not as specific, like even a little bit of rose.
And also I get some spices too. So.
Definitely. It's not too sweet, but it's just perfect. The citrus just kind of balances it out.
It's like you're in a garden, you know, a garden of flowers.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. You can smell the flowers.
Yeah, off the top, we're gonna get lemon, bitter orange, herbs and spices, and green grape.
You can smell it for sure.
Yeah, it's very,
really
very nice. Yeah, and also it says jasmine and orange blossom in the middle.
That's what it was.
And
it's
I
the
think
jasmine.
and as I'm smelling it more, as it dries, slowly
you can start
dries.
smelling other scents of
You
other flowers.
get the
for
flowers,
sure.
the florals. It's becoming.
The citrus kind of hits you first, but then the flowers kind of go after.
Yeah, very nice. And in the base, we get cypress, pine, cedar, majestic, musk, and civet.
Oh, your favorite scent, civet.
So, what would you give this one? If you were rated.
I like it. Would I wear it? Just because if anybody has watched any videos before, my complex issue with jasmine has always been there. But honestly, it's a good scent. I would probably give it a 7.5. And I can start smelling the jasmine a little bit more. I think that's what it was. It wasn't the rose, it was the jasmine that kind of threw me off, because either I really love or I really hate jasmine and rose.
And it has a good strong.
Very, very.
Yeah, it's like 2 to 3 sprays is all you need. And yeah, I really like this one. I'm probably gonna give it a 7. Mm-hmm. It's not my type of scent.
Exactly.
Like I don't see myself wearing this, but I could appreciate the
This
creativity.
is something that maybe I can see someone coming out of a shower wanting to wear this. Maybe a woman more specifically. I think this would suit definitely, because I know that her scents are unisex.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say more of a woman, more like something fresh out of the shower, coming out and going out for the day. Nice summer day.
So moving on to our second one. This one's called Blackbird. Interesting name. Okay, let's.
And that one I can smell automatically when you spray it the air.
This one smells really good.
This one I would actually wear.
You know, one fragrance that this reminds me of, I just recently smelled this, Xerjoff's Tony Iommi.
This is very similar to that?
It smells really similar to that. You get the nice spices.
That's exactly the reason why I like it, because I feel like it's more, I don't know, I would like to say more masculine, but I would wear it. It's nice. It's got the spices. I don't know, there's something about it. It's kind of like, you kind of think of Christmas and you think, you know, those little spices in a bowls and everything.
Very gourmand, it's edible.
It smells really good, for sure.
Yeah, so off the top, we're gonna get spices. Then as in the heart, we get Bulgarian rose, Moroccan rose, and Artemisia, where I really get the rose, that nice floral notes.
The spice hit me though. The spice is the first one that hit me. And obviously you can totally tell that the rose would be the second.
Yeah, and then the base, we get incense, benzoin, sandalwood, woodsy notes, vanilla, and oud. Yeah, so I feel like this one will they have good longevity. And this is something I would love to wear. Like
this is something like a fall for me. This is really good. I like this.
And it's very
or evenings even.
Very high end, very upscale.
And guys, her collection of oils and scents and everything is amazing.
Yeah.
She is a chemist in that lab.
So what would you rate this one?
I would rate it probably 8.5. I like it more. I would probably wear this one for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I would give this one a 9.5. I really love this one, so 9.5.
Next we have Running with Wolves. And again, if you want a little bit more backstories to these scents, you can actually go on her website. She's got kind of like a little blog. And it kind of describes everything and the reason behind her coming up with these scents.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Sweet right off the bat.
Yeah. I do smell the cherry. Yeah, this is a very like sweet cherry.
This is something like from summer. It smells really good actually.
Yeah.
It's like something like wild berries kind of thing.
Oh yeah, the wild berries or something like I feel like gummy bears or some fruit.
Something sweet.
Sweet.
Something
that
sweet.
Are edible.
It's like summer, like picnics and all that stuff, and you can feel like Jolly Ranchers kind of thing. That's what it is. It's like a Jolly Rancher kind of a little bit smell, but it's really good. It's not like Jolly Rancher completely. It's just.
I got some florals and a little bit spicy, and musky too a little bit. But I don't see myself wearing this again. I appreciate the creativity and the fragrance, but I'm not a...
And for this one, like I said, the tops were the black cherry. We had the red apple, the sequin pepper, and then the heart was the almond. You can kind of smell a little bit of almond actually, for sure.
Okay.
And then the base was agarwood, blonde woods, leather, and soft animalic notes.
Yeah, so what would you rate this one?
I'm not sure if I would wear this, but I mean, I'm going to give it a 7. I think it's still pretty good. It's a very good quality scent. You can smell the oils are very good. So yeah, I would go with a 7. It's not something that I particularly like, but I think, depending on your chemistry and depending on your personality and, how it would go for you, maybe it will fit you.
Yeah, I would give this one a 7 as well.
Next one, we have Salish Sea. And this was actually kind of influenced by her husband, who actually is an Indigenous artist here in BC. And from what I heard, he was very accomplished. And this kind of she wants to kind of give a little of her husband kind of into this, his Indigenous roots.
Okay. Including him.
And if you are from BC, from British Columbia, this is like the scent of BC in a bottle.
Yeah.
This is like driving up to Tofino, driving up the coast to Sunshine, and getting out of your car
the
and
sea breeze,
smelling the sea. Like, it's just amazing. It's amazing that she's actually got this.
I smell the seaweed, like when you
like wet moss.
The ocean.
Exactly. Like you can, like wet moss. Like I can smell. There's so many things in here that is just crazy. It literally feels like you've gotten out of a car and you're looking at the ocean. I mean, and I feel like there's sea otters coming over there. It's just wild.
She definitely got
She got the Salish Sea for sure.
This one down.
Some woods. Do you know what I mean? Like you can feel the wetness of the moss. You can feel like there's some woody kind of smells coming from the forest that's kind of wafting through. It's really good. I like this.
And a little bit peppery, like a
you can
fresh
have a little bit right at the end.
Spearmint. Yeah, so off the top we're gonna get sea salt, rosemary, black pepper, and herbal notes, which I get. And the heart we got honey, suckle, lily of the valley, sea spray, seawood, and driftwood. Yeah, so it's giving you that.
Like an herb garden right beside the ocean.
Yeah, you're getting that vibe, that
Definitely.
ocean vibe. And on the base we get beach grass, fir balsam, oak musk, and ambergris.
Ambergris.
That's just from the whale.
Yeah. You don't see a lot of scents with ambergris actually. A lot of people use synthetic versions of it.
Synthetic, yeah.
Knowing her, she's probably top of the line on this one. So
Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Probably. Okay,
Very
so
unique. I like this.
what would you rate this one?
Probably an 8.5.
8.5. And would you wear this yourself?
I would. It just, I don't know. It's like if I was in BC or something and I want to like remind myself of home, this is probably it.
Yeah, I would give this one an 8. It's pretty good. I would wear this myself. I like this one.
Definitely. So this one is Mevlana in the medieval city. This one was, I believe she kind of told me the story. She was kind of wandering around the city and she kind of wandered into this square and then she saw this beautiful church. I could be wrong. Please don't quote me on this. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your stories, Nyada. But yes, it just kind of reminded her of that moment being in a square. Wow. You can smell
This
it right
one-
off the bat.
This one's very woody.
Woody and flowersy. Like it's
Yeah.
it's just so
Give me the forest vibe. Like forest, the wet tree.
it's just something different. I mean,
Very unique smelling. I mean, if you're into your
there's even some spices right at the end. You
yeah,
can smell it.
if you're really into your woody type of a fragrance, woody, earthy, this one's great. Very natural smelling. Do you get that?
Very, but you can also smell. You can smell some flowers, obviously, right off the bat. There's a little bit like a peppery.
Peppery,
smell it
some-
right-
some
right at
kind
the
of
end.
Rosemary. I don't know.
No, I feel like it's pepper.
Yeah, probably pepper.
It's like
yeah.
something. It's like a pepper. But it's so because your nostrils kind of like can feel it. Like it's just like
Yeah, like tingly a little bit.
You can feel it. It's like either I'm going to sneeze or I'm not going to sneeze.
But-
But it smells really good. I like it. And then the woods for sure.
But this one's very good. I really like this one.
And this one for the top was actually cardamom.
Cardamom. okay.
Cardamom and Greek mystique and
Mastic,
pink pepper.
okay.
I do need glasses. I need
Pink
reading
pepper.
glasses. And then the heart is the rose and dried fruit. So there was some flowery and then there was dried fruit as well. Then for her base was cocoa, Mediterranean incense, tonka bean tobacco, Turkish coffee, powdered vanilla, mahogany wood, and sandalwood. So those are the woods that we do kind of get at the end of it for sure. It is a very complex smell.
Yeah, it is very complex, especially in the base. You have lots going on with the sweetness, the creaminess from the sandalwood, the coffee, the tobacco. Tobacco is one of my favorite notes, and I really like it. So what would you rate this one?
I'm not a big fan of rose kind of scents.
Mm.
It's really hit and miss with me. But with this one, I would say I would give it a 7.5. I do
Seven.
like it. I think I would try to wear it at least once.
And would you wear this type of fragrance?
I normally don't, right?
So-
I'm not a very big rose fan. Between me and him, I think he's the one who wears roses more than I do.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Getting
at the
into-
same time, I think, you need to try something at least once to see if it's gonna go with your body chemistry, right? Because what might smell really good on paper might not smell the same on your skin, right? So I like the woodsy, and I think maybe it would be a good compliment. I would try it. I would definitely try to wear it. So I would
Yeah.
give it a 7.5.
I would wear this one definitely. I feel like the complexity it has makes it really unique smelling and very special for me to go out to spend the money on a fragrance that's very well blended together, and really, yeah, I give this one a 9.
That's pretty good.
Uh,
This one is, the next one is
six-
Chocolate Earth.
Chocolate earth. So we know that the prominent note is chocolate.
And this was inspired by the earthiness of a West Coast forest. So, oh wow, you can smell it right off the bat. I can smell the cocoa,
I
the
smell
cacao.
the cocoa.
I can smell the cacao.
And then it reminds me of those bitter chocolates, those dark.
Yes, those gourds, exactly. I think of Central America when I think of chocolate, but it's like a bitter dark chocolate kind of thing.
It is. And I get some of the cherry.
You
know
smell
how
something else,
those
like something
chocolate
little
with
sweet. Yeah.
Sweet, there's like or also, like, port wine, the red wine, it's a sweet wine. It smells similar
A
to
little bit of
that.
muskiness as well right at the end, and a little bit of wood.
Uh,
I think, yeah, her
Edible
perfumes are
is-
very her scents are very complex. It's not just like one scent. It's like it hits many
I-
senses all at once.
Yeah, it's like it's lots of complexity to it. So it's lots of going on, and I think you pick up on the notes slowly as it goes. You go smell it, but I mainly smell the dark chocolate.
I do as well, but you know what? Like, I want to say I actually kind of smell another herb garden. Do you remember at the beginning of Salish? It was kind of like an herbish kind of garden. You know what I mean? Like dry herbs or stuff like that. It kind of, there's something that I recognize and I like. I'm just not too sure what it is.
Now, would you wear this type of a fragrance?
You know what? You got to try it once, at least once every, something in your life. Yeah, I would wear it. I would try it. It's not too sweet that I would think that is just overpowering, because sweet scents can be overpowering for me and they can give me headaches. But this one actually, it's nice. It's like a bittersweet. It's really good actually.
I feel like this one's great for the evening wear, for your, the upscale dinner events. It's not like for a casual wear. Actually, I don't see any of these for a casual. Like,
no,
I feel
these
like
are for nice events.
Upscale.
Like obviously, yes, you're going out on the town. You're going to go out with your friends.
You want to smell unique.
Exactly. You want to dress up.
You want to stand out. I feel like all these fragrances, you stand out. They're not typical.
Yeah, exactly. They're not like regular.
So what would you rate this one?
I would probably give it an 8.
An 8. Yeah, same here. I would give it an 8. It's really nice. I really love this one.
And the next one is Shaped by the Wild. And just a little kind of like a little excerpt from her card here. The perfume was inspired by a trip across BC's stunning wilderness en route to the traditional First Nations village. So again, she kind of just pays homage to her husband's heritage here. I like this one.
Yeah,
I really do.
It's very crisp, very refreshing.
This is like a road trip. This is a road trip for me.
It smells like the outdoors.
It's like a forest,
when you go in the forest.
Yeah.
That is very brisk, very crisp.
I think that going into the forest is something that relaxes me, and sometimes it helps me, calm down with the kind of world that we live in right now. But this is for something for sure. This reminds me of a road trip. I like this for sure, and I would definitely wear this one.
Yeah, definitely. You get some herb notes. It's very like.
But you can smell
fresh.
The wood. You can smell the pine. You can smell
the wood.
The cedar.
The pine.
You can smell it. It is totally a BC road trip.
Yeah, very, very nice. Yeah, so off the top we get frankincense, pine and sage. And the heart we get cedar.
I love the sage.
What
we have cedar, bose, fire balsam, iris. And for the base we have cedar, earth, wood, smoke, woods, and vanilla.
Okay. So in the base we get some smoky
smells
notes.
for sure. But you can smell it right off the bat. Even with the start, you can smell the pine and the sage.
Just like
a lot of them have, like, I feel like it's an herb garden kind of thing, kind of vibe to it. It's like you're right in a herb garden right in the middle of a forest kind of thing.
I believe when she talked about it, she says she created these to places she went. The smell,
exactly, they're kind of memories. You think about it. Yeah, and memories can be triggered by scents, obviously. I mean, there's things that I get triggered by specific smells that remind me of childhood, right? So, I mean, if you're from BC, then I think you'd enjoy a lot of these ones. Some of these remind me of like Tofino. Some of these remind me of like the coast. It feels like you're honestly being transported to a different section of the province, which is really amazing. Good job.
So would you wear this type of thing?
I would definitely wear this one.
Yeah, same
I'm
here.
gonna probably give it a 9. It's probably the highest for me.
Give it a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too. I will wear it. Like, I could wear it probably in the daytime too. Something that you could wear.
Something you could even wear in office, and I think it wouldn't be that offending.
Yeah, I feel like, because this is an extract.
And now you can smell the iris, actually.
And I feel like all these ones, like 2 sprays is enough of the thing, because I feel like
they're good. They're good.
Higher concentration, so.
And they're good quality oils, I believe.
Good quality.
She's got good quality stuff, guys. Like, her lab is beautiful. It literally is a chemist's dream.
I would rate this at 8.5.
Okay, I'm going with a 9.
9, okay, 8.5. So my favorite pick from the whole house is gonna be Blackbirds, which I really enjoyed the smell of it. Love the spices, just love that rose, and my gosh, it's it reminds me of the other fragrance that I love to wear, Xerjoff's Tony Iommi, and I feel like she did an amazing job. But I feel like this one is different than that one, but also it gives me some memories. And I think it's a really good one. If you love your gourmand fragrances, definitely a good one. Now for you, it was
Shaped by the Wild.
Shaped by the Wind.
Yeah.
And you liked it because how
It was so woodsy.
woodsy.
It triggers a memory for me. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
And I feel actually like even the first time that we smelled these, I feel like we had different choices the first time, and it may have been influenced because of the weather. When we first smelled them, they were in the summertime.
Yeah.
And it's been that long since we should have done this review, but just with time restraints, we haven't been able to until now.
Yeah, I really got the chance to experience the scent because when we were there, we were a little bit don't want to take too long, but I feel like I got the total experience and I saw what I like and what I'll be purchasing, what I love to purchasing. I'm gonna leave the link of our website down in the description below for you guys to check out her website, see if you want to try out with the discovery set. Gives you a chance to try out the stuff that she has before you pull the trigger and buy yourself a bottle. This is
Christmas is coming up, guys. This is a really good gift idea for people that are wanting to give something different to their partners, to their family members, right? To that aunt or that or that mom or that sister that you don't know what to get. It's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, and they're really upscale. I mean, it is a little bit on the more pricier side, but I feel like
you're paying for quality.
You're paying for quality, and it's a really good gift to give to your loved ones or your friends or whichever. Yeah. So, do you have any closing thoughts on this house?
I enjoyed it. This is actually one of a really good collaboration with someone who's part of also the Indigenous community, and I loved it. It was really good.
Yeah, I really, really like this house, and I love to say a big shout out to Justin Copeland for mentioning out the name of this house and letting you know it was in Vancouver, because that was inspired me, told me to look her up, to look you up, and then see it. And I'm really glad that I found this house, and I would definitely be purchasing some fragrance from her down in the future. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care. Peace.
Take care.